And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 21. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I am doing the exact same thing, y'all. Now, before we get into the review, I'm going to remind you of one thing, well, two things. Right after this review, you guys have a review of Love and Hip Hop Miami that is set for premiere. I did it earlier today. So after this review, you're going to get another review from me, which is Love and Hip Hop Miami. And I think that review was pretty good. So make sure you guys tune into that. And then also on tomorrow, we have the Whether You Like It or Not panel, which is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills edition, which stars myself, Really B, Ya, JB, and Bill Perspective. I'm gonna see if Sakina can come along on Wednesday. But anything else that I have to inform you guys about, I will definitely inform you guys later on at the end of the video, y'all. So I just gotta say this. We're gonna go ahead and get into the review. This episode right here, this one was so good to me, y'all. And I just know that I'm gonna give y'all the show that y'all really want from me. Okay, I know I'm gonna give it to y'all because, like I said before, y'all been sleeping on my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reviews. I have no idea why, but I really enjoy reviewing this show, y'all. I really do. Like it's taking me back to the old days when I used to review this show. So yes, I really enjoy it. And another thing too that I want to address is this right here. Now, I posted the comment on my community wall, y'all. And it was basically saying that they're not getting my notifications. They're not being notified whenever my videos drop. They got to go to my page to find out if I posted or not, which I can tell because I see the drastic change in my numbers. I can tell when they're not receiving the notifications. So if you're in here and you receive the notification, put 1 in the chat. If you didn't receive any notifications, put a 2 in the chat. This is the thing. People be annoyed that I be posting so much on my community wall, but this is why I've been doing it, because for the last few weeks, I've been told that they're not getting notified whenever my reviews are coming out. And that's really unfortunate for me. So that's why I'm constantly posting on my community wall so you guys can know that a video is dropping or that I'm going live. That's the reason why I do that so much, okay? I see a lot of ones in here. It looked like a lot of people did get notifications this time, but we're gonna do what to do, y'all. Hopefully we get a decent number of people up in here, because as I said, I love reviewing Love and Hip Hop. You know what I mean? I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all. Where my notes at? Okay, so we're gonna start off with Spice, Amy, and Kendra. Okay. Now, Spice is saying that she believes in a Love and Hip Hop project. She has put her own money into this shit. So about her putting her own money into it, that really means that she is really, really believing in this project. I don't believe in it. And I thought it was a corny ass idea from the moment you put it out there that you was going to do a Love and Hip Hop album. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Y'all know that I'm a music connoisseur, and y'all going to see how much of a music connoisseur I am come March when I start doing my music videos. I'm telling y'all that right now, but that ain't got nothing to do with shit. We're going to get into that when it comes down to it in March, okay? Now, like I said, y'all know that I'm a music connoisseur, and y'all know I love everything dealing with music. Y'all know that shit, right? So my thing is, looking at this Love and Hip Hop album and seeing the caliber of artists on this Love and Hip Hop album, nobody that is really into music would ever take this album seriously. And I'm just being honest with y'all. Nobody that really listens to music, nobody that's really deep into music like I am, will ever take this album seriously. Let's go down the list of the people that's on this motherfucker. Amy Luciani. What song does she have, and what song do we know about? Rennie Rucci. No shade, like on this show, but I ain't never heard her rap before a day in my life, and I never knew that she was a rapper until she came on this show. And when she came on this show hollering about how she a rapper with 3 children, I'm like, girl, I ain't never heard you before. So why are you even here? You feel what I'm saying? Who else was on this damn album? Bambi. Why she on this shit? Like, we know her for a reality star. She been trying to put that damn stripper fight club music out there for quite some time now, and ain't nobody beat it yet. So therefore, don't nobody give a fuck about Bambi and her rapping. She can't rap anyway. So therefore, I'm not trying to hear it. So that was a no for me. Now you got some artists on here that's established, right? You got Jock. At least we do know that he got hit records. We got Saucy Santana. He's not the biggest artist, but he does have some records that we know. Spice, I don't listen to dance hall or for damn, but we do know that she's a legend in her field. So therefore, she's an established artist. Who else was on there? Scrappy, he's an established artist. We may not listen to him now, but during the time when he was with Lil Jon and Trillville and all the other folk, he had hit records back then. So we do know him as a hit, as a person that's made hit songs before. Who else? Was on there that I can think of off the top of my head. Zane, we don't listen to Zane no more. We haven't listened to Zane in 25 years, but he did have hit records, and he was, he did Hardball, Calling Me, None Tonight. He was on Anywhere with 112. So he is established. But the rest of these people are like amateur artists that sit up in their room making mixtapes with a cassette tape and a goddamn karaoke machine, and they want to bring it out and say that they are artists. Don't nobody got time for that. The people that I'm friends with are way more serious artists than them. Just being honest, they make music and they don't have half of the shine that y'all got, and they're way more talented than y'all. So I'm just being real with y'all. I'm not really for this funny fugazi shit. And she talking about she believes in this project. No one believes in it, not even you. Shakana invites them out skating. She says that Rennie Rucci is in town after having a baby, and she wants to hang out and see everybody. So they're gonna go skating. Y'all know I went skating quite some time ago. Me and Tremel went to Cascade, honey, and I ain't skated in quite some time. And I was looking at them folks, all these 20-somethings out there on that damn skating rink, and I'm like, baby, this ain't for me. My 30-something-year-old ass, this ain't for me. I don't even know why I'm out here. So Shakana, Erica Banks, Jessica White, and Erica Racine. Before Erica Racine and Jasmine comes, Erica Banks tells Shakana and Jessica White that she invited them. And then they wind up showing up. Now, one thing that there's a trend going on this episode. Erica Banks, she is friends with the baby mamas and she's friends with the side chicks. And I feel like she's the only one that's willing to film with the side chicks and the baby mamas. And that's why they always come to her about, these scenes and shit, because don't nobody else want to film with them due to that undying loyalty to Georgia Prune, Kirk, and Yandy, and Man DC. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why they don't want to do it. However, they show up, and then Jessica asked Erica Racine, was she hit on by Mendici? Because that's what she heard. She heard that Erica Racine was walking around saying that she was being hit on by Mendici. But then Erica Racine was like, no, he never came on to me. But I do know I got a friend that he was frolicking around with, and that he was and she was messing with him. So that's how she know about him. So no, he ain't never messed around with her, nor has he ever tried to hit on her or nothing like that. But she do know that her friend was messing with him. Jessica White said, well, girl, I'm glad that you're here, because not only was Mendici messing with your friend, but Mendici was messing with my niece. Well, he wasn't messing with my niece. He was trying to hit on my niece. And then I'm like, wait a minute. First of all, you got a niece. Number two, your niece is being hit on by Mendici. And number three, do I believe this shit? Let me be clear. I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't put anything past nobody. With all the shit that I went through with guys and men and shit like that, I don't put nothing past nobody. So if somebody tell me anything, I'm going to always ask questions, because I don't think that some shit does come out of thin air. Some shit do, but some shit is a reason why they say the shit that they're saying. And when there's smoke, there's motherfucking fire. Trust and believe me. So all I'm saying is this right here. I don't put not a damn thing past a soul. So I'm not the Lulu. Just know that. If somebody come to me and say something, I'm going to always ask some motherfucking questions, because I need to know what's going on. Okay, I'm just saying. Erica Racine says that when her friend was messing with Mendici was sitting up here trying to silence her. So he was basically threatening her and all this other stuff. But my thing is this. So your friend's scared to talk. Your friend's scared to come on the show, but she got your ass risking yourself coming on this show speaking on her behalf. Her scary ass better bring her ass on this show. I want to know the tea. But I guess Erica Racine was like, well, bitch, let me tell you something, girl. If you don't want to say something, I'll come on here and say something, and I'll be the one to spill the tea. That's what I'm going to come on here for. I'll get the clout, I'll get the check, and I'll split it with you, girl, and I'll tell the people what's really going on up in this bitch, okay? That's what it sounds like to me, okay? Now, Shakana thinks that it's bullshit that this stuff is coming out. Because she was like, now all of a sudden, everybody, he hitting on the knee, so he was fucking with a friend. I think that is bullshit. But however, I don't know Jessica White to lie. So I don't know if she doesn't believe Erica Racine nor Jasmine, but she damn sure believes Jessica White. And she damn sure thinks that Jessica White never lies about shit, so therefore she's inclined to be on the side of Jessica White, okay? Jessica, so I think Jessica brought up the whole play situation. Now, y'all, if y'all was following them on Instagram, y'all know that Jasmine was at the Frost Bistro or something like that, and she had a damn barbecue play from Kurt, and everybody thought that they were cool with one another. And at this point, I think I was in Atlanta by then. I think I had just moved here by then. I knew that they was filming the show by then, so everybody thought that they was in a good place. But she was like, no, I was just there and I asked for a plate. I came there to pick up my son. I asked for a plate. They gave me one. And she says, you know, my whole thing is I do want to be cordial and coexist because at the end of the day, it's all about my child. So Shakana was like, what really kills me is this right here. Us girls, we can go out and do what we want to do, and then we get called sluts and hoes and shit. But these niggas can go out here and do what they want to do, and they get a pat on the back. And that's been my whole problem with this situation when it come down to these women on this show and how they put so much on the so-called side chicks and the baby mamas instead of saying something to their men about the situations at hand, because the men be the real problem, but it's so quick to it's easier to blame the women for the situation, I guess. But I just feel like this: if your man doing it, take it up with your motherfucking man. Like, y'all be wasting too much time taking it up with these damn women. Okay, that's just what I feel like. Look at Jamar. I ain't got time for him in these comments. Her boss. Okay. Anyway, so Ashley. So her sister Asia is in Atlanta from Missouri, and she's very happy to see her sister because Ashley really ain't got no family members out here. She really out here by herself. It's her and Zane and his graham cracker skin that's out here with her. And while she going through all this bullshit with Zane and all this other shit like that, you know, she ain't really got nobody that she can confide in or got nobody to talk to. Like, she got Amy, but that ain't her family. You know what I mean? So she got Asia here. And so she talks about, you know, my son has moved out, which I felt like was some crazy shit, because why the fuck your son got to leave because you having issues in your damn marriage? If anything, this nigga need to leave and not your motherfucking son. But to each his own, though. Let's see. They discuss Zane moving out the house. And Asia feels like Zane is not genuine. She feels like Zane and his graham cracker skin and his music that nobody is listening to at this point is leaving the house so Ashley can go chase him. See, she sees right through Zane. She sees him for the bullshit that he's about. And it's about time that somebody else sees it. And like I told y'all before, I absolutely like Ashley. Like, I know a lot of people don't like her, and I feel like a lot of people don't like her because she plays the fool for Zane. But I actually like her, and I really want to see her really make it, in my opinion. I really want to see her get away from Zane because Ashley is way too pretty to be dealing with Zane and his music and that graham cracker skin that he need to go to a dermatologist for. That's all I'm saying, because at the end of the day, she is pretty as fuck. If I was into women, I would have been snatched her up and had her have my motherfucking kids. I'm just saying, Zane does not deserve Ashley. I just feel like he don't. And I feel like Ashley is a good woman to be dealing with the bullshit that he constantly puts her through. I'm just saying that that's besides the point. However, Ashley feels like, if I was you, I would have been left Zane. Like, I would have been left him. I would have been walked out on him. I would have been done this because Zane been putting you through shit forever. she sound like a sister that had enough of hearing all the bullshit that Ashley been going through with Zane. Don't you know that when you be listening to your homegirls or you listen to your sister and they talk about this no good ass man, and then they be like, girl, I would have been left his ass a long time ago. That's what this sound like to me. But I ain't mad at it though. I promise you I'm not mad at what she's saying, because everything that she's saying is an absolute fact and the absolute motherfucking truth. I promise you it is. So then Ashley says, no, Asia asked Ashley, do you think that Zane respects you? I was laying in the bed like, yeah, girl, do you think so? And Ashley was like, absolutely not. He doesn't respect me. You know he don't respect you, and you still waiting around to see what's going to happen. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to happen. And guess what's going to happen in this situation? Ain't shit going to go your way. You want to believe in Zane because you've invested so much time and so many years into him. Now, it's one thing that you invested if you invested some months into a person or maybe a whole year. But you're saying, I invested so many years in him and I just want to make it work. You invested all these years in him, and he's still not doing right by you. He's still making you look like a fool. He's still embarrassing and humiliating you. And you're still trying to see some good up in him. Absolutely not, because you want him to change. And that's something that's not going to happen. But I'm about to tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to stick around and you're going to be another fucking Georgia prune, dealing with bullshit, dealing with baby mama drama, putting it on to make him want to marry you, and you married to him, and he's still out here fucking other motherfuckers. You're gonna be in that same predicament. You're gonna be another Georgia prune, and that is something that nobody should ever aspire to be, is another Georgia prune. Don't listen to these stupid motherfuckers on the show who puts this relationship with 3 earrings and Georgia prune on a goddamn pedestal like there's somebody to emulate. Don't be like them. I don't want that for you. I want better for you. Please move forward and get away from motherfucking Zane, because he is not the one for you, as SWV would say. Please move forward and listen to your damn sister, because I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. I promise you it's not. So Karlie and T-Lo, they discussed Karlie speaking on the marriage early. And Karlie says that she feels like T-Lo is still mad at her because she spoke on the marriage early. And he said, yeah, I am a little annoyed that you talked about it beforehand. Like, my mother didn't know nothing about it until you open your big mouth about it and all this other stuff. And so she starts speaking about T-Woods. Now, T-Woods is this baby mama. And Karlie really feels like she holds all the clout and that this girl is coming after her because she got a name. Karlie, you ain't got no name. Outside of Love and Hip Hop, nobody gives a fuck about you, Karlie. And at this particular point, no one gives a fuck about you now because don't nobody watch Love and Hip Hop no more. You lucky I'm reviewing it. And you see it ain't up 88 motherfuckers up in here, and I'm running my mouth, and I'm used to having way more than 88 people up in here. But it is what it is. I'm still reviewing it because I love the goddamn show. And I have a sense of loyalty to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You know, that's what started my channel. But it's clear that no one's watching because no one's watching the review. However, I don't give a damn. Ain't nobody looking for no clout off of you. You are one pathetic ass individual. For you to be in your damn 50s and you still acting like you in your 20s, something is fucking wrong with you. And I don't really believe that you and T-Lo gonna last. You finally got a ring and you finally got a marriage certificate, and now you think you own. Girl, get the fuck out of here. And everybody knows how crazy your ass really is. Okay, like for real. She says that she wants, you know, to make things better with T-Woods because she gonna be in their life for the rest of their life long as they marry. She says that she wants to plan this bachelor party, but in what world does any man would want their woman to plan their bachelor party? It doesn't make any sense at all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. But Karlie doesn't make sense. The decisions that she makes in life doesn't make any sense. So how am I going to make sense of the things that she can't make sense of her own? Like, girl, I'm 36. Girl, you probably 56 at this point. So, girl, whatever. Anyway, moving on. We get into Jessica White, Sasha Santana, and Rennie Rucci. Rennie Rucci arrives, and when I tell y'all, Rennie looks so motherfucking good at this point. Rennie look good, girl, okay? This baby, this new dick that she got, and everything that's going on really got her looking good. So shout out to Rennie Rucci. She's one of the realest motherfuckers on this show. I got to be honest. She is. She's one of the more likable ones on the show. They still glowing her. Jessica speaks on her friendship with Karlie, and she says that she was really cool with Karlie, but at this particular point, it's just like she wasted her time being cool with Karlie, and she really don't, want to be cool with her no more. Like, she's over Karlie. And I don't blame you for being over Karlie, because Karlie ain't shit. But again, I still feel like people love calling her ass messy, but they use her for the same mess that they claim that they don't like from her. But that's neither here nor is it there, y'all. So then she says that she likes hanging out with Jasmine. And so Saucy was like, "You talking about Kirk baby mama Jasmine?" She was like, "Yeah, I like hanging out with Jasmine." And then Saucy and Rennie was like, "Oh yeah, I like Jasmine," which I don't care. I like Jasmine. I know that she, as what Monica would say, sideline hoe. I understand that, but that shouldn't define her as a person. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does some shit that they ain't got no business doing. Like, at this point, the shit happened a while ago. The baby is here. We need to move on from that situation and stop holding her accountable only for it. If y'all can still be cool with Kirk and he the one who laid up and got her ass pregnant, then y'all should give her a damn try. I'm just saying, like, for real. I'm actually liking the fact that Rennie and Saucy like her and want to give her a chance. Jessica says that the women are not holding the men accountable, and I absolutely agree with that. And people get so flustered and so mad when I say that, but it's the goddamn truth. If you watch this show, look at Yandy. She only mad at Jasmine, but she's still cool with the nigga that hurt a friend. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, if it was me and I was in that situation, my heat gonna go to the nigga that fucked over my friend. I don't give a fuck about the bitch he fucked. She don't owe me shit or my friend nothing. This nigga right here is supposed to be in a relationship with my motherfucking friend. So therefore, I feel like this at the end of the day. That's who I'm going for. I don't give a fuck about somebody that he fucked. You the one that I got to smoke with. You the one that I don't fuck with. That's why I don't understand why Yandy Spice, everybody was so mad at Jasmine, but still cool with Kurt. Okay? Like I said, if it was one of my friends, my issue would be with the nigga, not with the motherfucker he fucked. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't know them. I know this motherfucker. That's the person I got to smoke with. The fuck? Jessica says that Mendici tried to holler at her niece. And then Saucy pretty much said, these niggas be out here, you know what I mean? These niggas be out here, they be out here doing their thing, like, and they don't never hold these husbands accountable for the shit that they do. Once again, I agree with Saucy on that tip. They never hold these men accountable for the things that they do. They only hold the women accountable for the things that they niggas do. And I just feel like it's fucking ridiculous. People can argue with me about it and say, well, that's the husband. That's their husband. They're going to believe their husband at the end of the day. You can believe the husband out of mother you want to at the end of the day. You can believe them because that's your husband. But all I'm saying is this right here, child. The same smoke you giving these women, you need to give that same smoke to your husband. And that's all I'm going to say about the situation. I promise you that's all I'm going to say about it. Okay? Because y'all ain't gonna run up my blood pressure, child. Like, y'all not gonna run up my blood pressure on this shit. But like I told y'all, this episode was real good though. This is probably the best one since this season started. Erica Banks and T-Woods. Like I said, Erica is cool with all the side chicks. Erica Banks is cool with all the baby mamas. I promise you she is. If you're a baby mama or a side chick, you need to get with Erica because she gonna have your back, baby. I promise you she is. But T-Wood says that she and T-Lo had a real relationship like that. It wasn't no random hookup or anything like that. Like, they had a real relationship. And so she said, let me tell you what he did though. He lied and said that he was going to do a Netflix movie, but he was really out with Karlie. So she said she found out about Karlie after on New Year's Day, and she flipped out seeing it on social media. And to be quite honest, I can't say I blame you for it, baby, because I remember when I was talking to a nigga about 10 years ago, and we had been talking. He had took me on this trip to where we go to the Gulf Coast for my birthday. He bought me every damn thing I wanted. He paid for the food, the room, my clothes, everything that I wanted. He paid for, honey. As soon as we got back to Mississippi Beach, this nigga really played with me, and I had to find out on social media that he was engaged to another motherfucker nigga. Talk about crashed out on social media. I ain't say his name, but I wish death on him and every damn thing. I ain't really had nothing to say to the nigga he was with because he don't owe me nothing. But I was mad at that bitch ass nigga for a long time about that. I was mad at that bitch for a long time over that situation because I'm like, how dare you play with me like that? How dare you wine and dine me and shower me and stuff? And I go back home and I look on social media and you engaged to another man. What type of shit is that? Girl, these men are ridiculous, and the gay men are even worse. Trust me. Um, T-Wood says that Karlie spoke on her kids. I definitely feel like Karlie probably did speak on her kids because Karlie is reckless at the mouth when she wants to be, especially when it comes down to a man. Erica says that she thinks that they should talk at this point, but T-Woods is not sure if she wants to talk to Karlie or not. So then Ashley and Asia. Ashley and Asia was sitting on the couch and she was basically saying how grateful she is that, you know, Asia is here with her or whatnot, right? So she says, you know, our mom is coming down. I am so happy that she's coming, like all that. So they hear someone knock on the door. And Asia was like, who is that? And she said, I'll go get the door. And Ashley was like, girl, you're going to go and get the door to my house. She was like, yeah, girl, I'm going to get the door to my house, to your house, girl. So then next thing you know, Zane pops up with violin, soul for real, and a shelf. And I'm looking at him like, bitch, you corny. I don't give a fuck if you brought K Michelle. I don't give a fuck if you brought Monica. I don't give a fuck if you brought Mary J. Blige. I don't give a fuck if you brought Glorilla. I don't give a fuck if you brought Megan. I don't care if you brought Escape, SWV, TLC, Keisha Cole. I don't care if you brought any of them with your violinist. It's not going to change anything. You just left the fucking house. You need to know that I'm not playing with your dog ass. That's what you need to realize. Bringing my favorite band and all this other shit up here don't mean nothing to me. No one gives a fuck. You know what I mean? And Ashley ass was finna fall for that bullshit all over again. And I was looking at her. I'm like, girl, don't you fall for that shit. Because as soon as you do, I'm going to read your ass. And Asia stepped in and she started cussing Zane ass out. And she said, I don't want you arguing with my sister. She asked Asia to stay to the side because she got it. So when she said that, she basically said, this is not going to make me change my mind. Like, this is not enough for me to change my mind on anything that you got going on. It's not enough. I feel like this at the end of the day, like, you need to know how bad you hurt me. You really need to know that and all this other stuff. Here's my thing about the situation. I personally think that at the end of the day, if Asia wasn't there, she would have failed for that shit. Just me. I don't know if anybody else feel that way, but I definitely feel like if Asia wasn't there, Ashley would have failed for it and she would have been right back there with Zane. I promise you she would have been. And she was going to look like a motherfucking fool if she did that. And I was going to remind her that she looked like a motherfucking fool for doing it. I promise you. Don't let Asia be the reason why you make the right decision. Cause you already know that she was gonna fall right back for the bullshit. And Zane ain't even cute no more. He look like a damn graham cracker by the damn face. I'm just saying he look old and young all at the same time. He ain't even cute no more. But whatever. Erica Banks and Karlie. Okay. Now Karlie says that T-Lo was never in a relationship with T-Woods. How would you know that he was ever in a relationship with T-Woods? You wasn't there. Are you going by what he told you? Which is nothing wrong with you going by whatever the fuck your man said, but he could be lying. She says that she never spoke on T Wood's children, but yet when she read what she said, she still spoke on her fucking kids. She claims that she wants to be cool with T Wood. So Erica says, I'm about to call her then. So Carter was like, I don't have time for that. Erica was like, do you want to be cordial with her or not? Because you said that your man needs for y'all to be cool. So do you want this or not? Okay, fine. So she calls T Woods on the phone. T Woods says, Carly says hello. And T was like, hey. And then, Carly was thinking that she coming in with bad energy and all this other stuff. And then, Erica was like, y'all need to talk. I really want y'all to sit down. T-Wood said that the conversation needs to be had. I mean, we just ain't never seen each other. Karlie agrees, right? So then we get into the last part of the show. They go skating. They have a skating instructor. They do do deals with the skating and they move forward, right? So then Shakana says that she supports Jock and Kendra in their marriage and whatever they choose to do, right? And so at the end of the day, at the end of it all, my mama texted me, but at the end of it all, it's kind of like, okay, like what's really going on? When the Kendra says that she appreciates what's her name? She appreciates Shakana her support, but she's gonna still stick it out with the therapist and see how everything goes with it. So then Saucy Santana says that he's still annoyed by the whole Zell situation. He says that then Zell goes in the studio making a song about Chef D and all this other stuff. For Zell not to give a fuck about Saucy and for him to be a big fat musty ass bitch and everything else that he said that he was, you still crashing out over Zell. You making yourself look like a complete damn ass wipe for real. Like that's what you're doing. And you need to just admit that you still want his sloppy ass. Them your words, not mine. But you know, look at the people arriving in the live. What took y'all so long to get over here? Y'all must just not get y'all notifications because we could barely crack 100. Now we a little bit over 100 now. We got the people coming in, honey. Okay. Spice says, no, Saucy says, and this is the reason why I declined this damn Love and Hip Hop project of yours, because I felt like it was about to be some clown shit. So once he said that, Spice had smoke coming out of her head because she felt like she was being dissed and disrespected, okay? She felt like she was being dissed and motherfucking respected, okay? That's what she felt like, right? So then when it boiled down to it, Spice says that it's not no clown shit. Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, it is. Girl, you got Amy Luciani on here. You got Sierra on here. Girl, you a nail tech, an eyebrow tech, and a damn hairstylist, and now you got your ghetto girl East, and now you want to get on the mic and do a song. Stop ruining music. Stop fucking up the essence of what real music is supposed to be. That's why this shit is a fucking joke. And Saucy Santana is saying everything that a lot of us were thinking. Because let me tell you something. I wouldn't have dared buy no Love and Hip Hop album. No album compilation from any of them. Because if you was going to do a Love and Hip Hop compilation with somebody, you should have did it with the real artist that was on Love and Hip Hop. The real artist that was on Love and Hip Hop. You want to do a Love and Hip Hop compilation? Why not get Love and Hip Hop artists from all the franchises and put them on a damn project? Let's do a real project if you really about that. You want to do a real Love and Hip Hop project with real artists? Let's put Jock on there. Let's put Scrappy on there. I'll even say, let's put Erica Banks on here. Okay. Let's put Zane on here because he is an established artist. Let's put Saucy on here. Let's put Tierra Marie on here. Let's put Olivia on here. Let's put Jim Jones on here. Let's put Jewels on here. Let's put Trina on here. Let's put Trick on here. Let's put Amada on here. K. Michelle, if she's willing. Keisha Cole, if she's willing. Let's put Brooke Valentine on here because she can actually sing. Let's put her on here. Let's put Amina on here. Let's put Remy Ma on here. Let Stevie J do all the goddamn production. Put Omarion on here. Put Young Berg on here. He can also do production and write some of the music. Like, that's what you should have done. But instead, you want to give us this bullshit where everybody using the same damn beat and everybody dissing one another on a damn record. Why do we need a Love and Hip Hop compilation album for one damn song? Well, you could just put out one single with that long ass beat on there and call it a day. Yes, Ray J, Lil Fizz, no. Georgia Peach, absolutely not. Georgia Prune, I'm sorry, absolutely not. We're not doing that. No. Omarion could do fine by himself. I don't want Lil Fizz unless J Boog and Raz B is on the record with him. I don't want Lil Fizz by himself. I'm just saying. No. Like, no. Okay. But I'm over it. I'm over it all. Like, I'm sick of it. And then when Saucy is explaining why he felt like the shit was gonna be some clown shit, Spice gonna throw up the fact that I got more Spotify streams than you. I got more Spotify streams. Don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody care. It doesn't change the fact that this damn compilation album was gonna be trash. It doesn't change anything. So I don't understand why you're throwing up Spotify numbers. We don't give a fuck about Spotify numbers. We don't give a fuck about that. The album was gonna be trash regardless of your Spotify numbers. The fuck? She had a lot of nerve talking about some Spotify numbers. Okay, so what? You got more Spotify numbers than Saucy Santana. We already knew that. But let's not act like he ain't got no numbers of his own, okay? Like he's not a large artist or nothing like that, but he's not short-stopping either. So let's not try to act like he ain't nobody. But then again, I agree with Saucy when he said, I'm telling her the truth about this damn compilation album. And she want to throw up, Spotify numbers and shit like that because she thinks she's above me. And she got the wrong bitch. Spice do think she's above everybody. Spice thinks that everybody need to kiss her motherfucking ass, the motherfucking ass that she purchased. She thinks that everybody's supposed to kiss it, and they don't. At the end of the goddamn day, the shit that Saucy said was not wrong. I am 100% in agreement with Saucy. That damn album was going to be trash in a shit show. That's why Jock didn't want to do it. Do you not realize Spice, all the real established artists really didn't want to do this shit because it was not executed properly. Like you're getting these amateur ass karaoke machine ass artists to do this damn shit and don't nobody want to hear nothing from them. They're not talented. Like I said, if you're gonna do a love and hip hop compilation album, you should have got real artists from all the love and hip hop franchises and put them on a damn album together. That's what you should have did. And that idea should have happened years ago when love and hip hop was still a thing. And it's not a thing no more. And that's why ain't nobody really gonna do it. But it is what it is. And it was gonna be a shit show. But my thing is that y'all, I get that Spice is a respected artist in dance hall, but I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck about that. I don't really think that Saucy was comparing his career to hers. I don't think that that's what he was doing. Yeah, she's a respected artist in dance hall, but that don't give her a right to throw that shit in Saucy's face because he's literally telling her that's the reason why he didn't want to do the project is because it was going to be some clown shit. And regardless of how respected she is as an artist, this shit was going to be a damn shit show. And it was going to be garbage. And he didn't tell no damn lies. I'm sorry, but I ain't sorry at the same time. He didn't tell no lies, y'all. Y'all cannot like Saucy all y'all want to. Saucy do act like he grand and all this other shit. I agree with all that. But he didn't lie. He didn't tell not one lie when he said what he said about this compilation album being garbage. Because it is. It is. It is. I don't care. I don't care about your streaming numbers. I don't care about your caliber. I don't care about none of that. Because as a person that is respected and has a caliber, as Spice does, she would have never tried to co-sign no bullshit like this damn compilation album. And I'm sorry, but it's the goddamn truth, and I ain't taking it back. I'm just saying. But anyway, y'all, I really hope that you guys enjoyed my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta tonight. I really hope so. We were halfway to 200 people in this live, and we haven't had that since the first half of season 12. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said before, I really feel like my Love and Hip Hop reviews are slept on. I gotta keep saying that. I feel like my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reviews as of right now are probably my best ones that I'm doing in the present time. I really feel like these are the ones where I shine at because my comedic timing is good with these reviews and everything like that. It's not so serious. It's a little lighthearted and stuff like that. It's really nothing too be passionate about, like it's all mindless bullshit. So that's why I really enjoy doing it. So I really hope you guys love the reviews. I hope you guys are tuned in, and be back next week for my review. But however, in 15 minutes, my review for Love and Hip Hop Miami is coming out. So I would suggest you guys get ready for that. Let me go ahead and put the link in the chat for that so you guys can go over there and be ready for that, because that's about to start. And not to mention, y'all know what time it is. I'm about to go. So y'all know the last minute of the review. Y'all know what I do, and y'all know what it's time for. So as you all know, I am nominated this year for a Boss Babe Award. Once again, this is my 5th nomination, and this is my only nomination this year. I'm nominated for Content Creator of the Year. Make sure you guys vote. The link is in the description box. So if you haven't voted yet, go ahead and do so. My moderators, if you haven't shared the link since this live started, go ahead and share it. I'm going to leave you guys to vote, and I'll see you guys for Love and Hip Hop Miami, my Love and Hip Hop Miami review, which premieres in about 14 minutes. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.